No matter what I do, it's like I always mess one thing up. So this time I forgot to turn the mic on. Um, but yeah, anyway, let's start again. I just designed a sick little stab before this, which was I called it King of the Swamp, or something like that. Yes, naughty little. Yeah, I just designed that in the last 20 minutes when I was live streaming without my microphone turned on. I wasn't really talking much anyway though, because there wasn't really many people on the stream yet. So yeah, we'll start again though. We'll do a new patch now. I really like these FM wavetables. We could do a little Neurofunk race for this one. Good day to you, Daredevil Gooey. Daredevil Dewey. Daredevil Gooey. Hello there. NBC9, my friend, how are you? Good morning. And Juki again, thanks for rejoining. So, yesterday we made this beat together, this kind of beat, which sounds like this. And it's very, very nice. But what I'm doing right now is I'm just muting all of those sounds. And I'm just doing, just to sort of warm up, I'm just doing some new random sound design using the drum beat, but designing completely different sounds. I think maybe this could lean towards being a Reese bass. Daredevil with an E. Daredevil, is that then? Daredevil? Still probably my favourite. We'll get there eventually, don't worry. Oh, come on, mate. I go down the Reese Road. DJ Riot, it's good to see you, bro. I haven't seen you for a while. It's a shame, really, because from my Discord Patreon squad, like on my live streams, I only really see like Juki or Saniki. I don't know where everyone else is. Probably all doing their own music, ready for the next feedback stream, I guess. But anyway, Dear Devil, random nickname. Got it, mate. I appreciate you. Like John Deere. I've driven a John Deere tractor once when I was a kid. My mates used to have a farm. I drove a John Deere once. It was fun. Yeah, good to see you though, Ride. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I bought some new earpads for my Sennheisers today. Because these are, if I show you on the camera, you'll see one of my earpads is like exploded. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that, can't you? It's like that's how it's meant to. But this one's really old as well. But this one, it's like the right one's completely exploded. It's like exploded out like a balloon. And I've been rocking these like this, like broken for like half a year. And I was like, I should probably get a new pair of headphones. And I was looking at new headphones to get. These aren't my main headphones for mixing and mastering. They're just what I use like just when I'm doing a bit of random production, you know. And I thought about getting some new ones, like maybe some Bayer Dynamics or something. But then I was like, no, I really like the Sennheiser HD25s though. So I was like, I looked at repairing them. And this cable on the side has been loose, like it's been losing connection for like over like 1 or 2 years. And I just found on a YouTube video last night that you can unplug like on the top there's like a red cable that actually pulls out. And I pulled it out and replugged it back in again, and it like solved the connection. And I've had like a loose connection for like 2 years and I've been fiddling around with it every time, and I just realised you could unplug that part, plug it back in again, and it fixes it. So I fixed the cable, and all I need is 2 new earpads. So I bought 2 earpads, only like €15 or something for the original ones. So mate, my Sennheiser's going to be back to their original form again, and I've had these for about 10 years, man. They're not, I wouldn't even recommend them for like production, but I'm just really used to, I know what they sound like, and every time I produce on like my big Audeze headphones, it's different. I have a different reference point with these, you know, because I'm used to DJing with these, so I know when I'm mixing in the club, I know like what the bass is going to be like from these, you know. So yeah, it's kind of just one of those things where it's the sort of headphone I wouldn't recommend, but just because of my personal reference experience with them, I kind of like know what to listen for in the bass with these. Yeah. So anyway, they'll be back to full health soon though, when these pads arrive. Until then, it's very messy, this one. Use what works, indeed. That's a bit cleaner, that shaper table. I just play something in, it's a bit easier to design the sound, you know. A bit easier to do my sound design then. Okay. Amazing low end on phase plant. Yeah, thank you as well for getting some of my phase plant presets. Oh, my G, NBC. Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. I rarely get super chats on my streams, but I really appreciate it, my friend. Does not go unnoticed. Thank you so much. I use GMs and 3 oscillators since I do stuff on my phone. Fair play. Fair play. Same with any synth. It takes a while to get used to layouts and how everything works. Just need to put in the time and get your hands dirty and watch Marcel. Yeah, I would say you can watch me and learn, but you'll learn without, getting you to log off my live stream. You'll learn like much more when you're doing it hands on yourself than you will watching someone, but anyway, please keep watching. Obviously I can show you some tips and tricks and stuff, can't I? But you'll find out your own tips and tricks when you do it yourself as well, Alright, so we've got to change this tonality a bit somehow still. I think maybe I'll just do more filtering. I'll do like a bunch of different notch filters. I think that could be useful. Let's get another one, like a different speed going on. Yes, thank you for supporting NBC9. I'm doing a phase plant preset pack next. I think I've got a few serums, I've got a few vitals knocking around, but I think I'm closer to building a full phase plant pack again soon. Probably like at some point this month, probably the end of this month. I should have it finished. I still need to do all the tweaking and macros and all the promo and stuff, that takes ages. But yeah, I still find that the phase plant one's the best because I sort of get the best sounds out of it, It just takes a long time. do a bit of a slower. So this one, it needs like more high end on it still, you know. I will put in some noise next, but I think that might not be enough yet though. Dream. I was told to check artifact from Dream. Yeah, I'm not sure who that is, to be honest. There's a lot of people who've watched my content over the last few years that I don't know. Obviously, there's loads of people. So I sometimes get recommended, I think, to other people through word of mouth or on Reddit or like I don't know where, but somehow people find me, which is good. It's nice to be found. Dream was on Renegade Hardware. Really? Okay. I better check that out. The name kind of rings a bell. Is that like a really old school producer? Let me have a little look. Let me have a little Google. Because I did release a track on Renegade Hardware. But only one. And it wasn't with Dream, it was with Trillo. Dream Vancouver. Maybe he's friends with Stranger. Because a lot of people found me through the collab I did with Stranger. Cool. Yeah, I'd love to get out to Canada and meet the drum and bass crew out there because they seem like really nice. I have to go out to Canada at some point. Nightfall Recordings. Sounds cool. I think I've heard of that. Hello, Midlife Crisis. Good to see you today. And Dept Music again. Good to see you again. All right. Well, I didn't really know. I've not really spoken to Dream myself, but I'm glad that he's recommended me to other people. So, yeah. Okay. So where are we with this Reese then? I think I want to put more harmonics into it. I think a non-linear filter could be good for that again. Different mode this time. That's quite a lot there. That's nice, isn't it? Should I get another LFO? Or maybe I can put this on number 2 here. If only I could tame that a bit, because it's a bit mental. This could be nice there as well. What do we think? Yeah, it's nice before the ring mod. That's cool. It's got these nice like harmonics in there now, like these sort of like sweeping sounds in there. It's very like dramatic. It needs to be shaped a little bit more still. But the flanger afterwards. Now let's put that back. Alright, so now it's gone mental again. I think I need another notch filter. Maybe I'll do the fast one this time. Actually, no, I think I need the slow one on this one. This one's going to the left, so let's do this one going to the right. It's quite cool, isn't it? I wonder how else I can clean it up a bit. Maybe when we put the comb filter on, that could give us some nice stereo. I'm already going to save this because it's absolute filth. It's like a filth bucket, Reese. Good stuff, Mike. Always learning. What would Artifact do here? That could be a series, couldn't it? Break down producers mixing issues within their project. What would Artifact do here? He'd probably close down the computer and go and make some sort of tea and slurp it in the corner on his own. Right. So lots of chaos. A little bit more control, a little bit more reverb, or I haven't put any reverb on yet, to be fair. Faceplant is struggling today. Really struggling. We might have to sort of leave this patch in a minute, nuke it, and start a fresh one. Or alright, we'll save that as the filth bucket, Reese, then, because I feel like Faceplant's getting a bit laggy. That's cool though, isn't it? How many is that the first sound I did just now on this stream? Did I do another one before? I didn't, did I? I just did the that little swamp one before you guys joined. So there we have it. Super filthy, Reese. Any filthier and it's going to be too filthy, but I like it. So anyway, back to the original beat. I wonder if I could actually if I bounce that out, if I could fit that into the composition somewhere. What if I have it instead of that lead thing that I made earlier? Yeah, baby. That's quite cool. Sorry, I went a bit Austin Powers there. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? It's just got that classic Dirty Reese feeling. It's like nice just for a small amount of time, isn't it? Oh. Maybe a little bit later, that one. Yeah. Oh. Actually fits in the composition now as well. It's better, isn't it? It's better than my lead was. The lead's getting replaced. The lead worked really well though. So that can be used in like a later part, assuming that I would make this into a track at some, one day. But yeah, I think I'd keep that Reese little fill there rolling for longer. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you get an option whether to go like lighter or darker in the composition, and I always choose darker if it's available. So that's a darker choice than the lead was, you know. Oh yeah, you want a collab on this one, NBC, do you? Little collab going on, my G. I haven't done a both use Logic. Yeah, although I never really do like stem project sharing. I've always just done stems anyway. Do you know what I mean? I've always done stems. Oh, look who it is, my G from Sri Lanka in the house. Happy Friday to you, DJ Physics. You survived another week as well then? Although, probably thriving over in Sri Lanka rather than surviving. Anyway. I feel like even I could make a better bass still than this one, you know? I feel like I can do the same idea. Dum 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 dum. It's like a eighth note thing. Is it 16th notes or 8 notes? I don't know. 16th notes, isn't it? I think I could design a better bass in phase plant because that original one comes from Vital. I reckon I can do something similar in phase plant that's better. I'll try anyway. It might go down a different road. It might end up being a different sound altogether. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll try it anyway. At least it's a good starting point for doing some sound design. So I'm going to go back to the FM, or the growls are good as well. Let's get some movement going on already on like a ramp down. Just waiting Battlefield 6 to drop. Battlefield 6. Oh, NBC. It was Stems. Then the mind hackers send me an old New School Breaks track to finish in Logic, so it's much easier. Ah, yes, yes. I bet it was, man, my friend. I bet it was. Well, actually, yeah. Thank you for the collab idea. Actually, I still got a collab that I'm working on, which I'm late on finishing. I need to finish that this year, and then I got to do. There's another solo track I've nearly finished as well. I just need to sort of finish the second drop and try and get that out this year as well. So I wouldn't be able to do a collab till next year, realistically, anyway. Because yeah, those two tracks I need to finish this year, and even doing that is going to be a squeeze, you know. Because yeah, I don't get always like so much time to do my own production, you know. So when I do, I've got to finish up the ones that are already in the pipeline, you know. But maybe next year though. Well, I mean, I haven't really listened to your production, so I'm not sure what sort of level you're at anyway. But I was just saying, like, you know, realistically, I wouldn't be able to do it until next year anyway. That's what I'm saying. But oh, we had a great collab like a couple of years ago on my Patreon. I got everyone to collab on a track together. I think there was like nine or 10 of us on one track. I was like organising it all, but everyone was sort of like sending in samples and ideas and doing little bits and bobs for the track. It was fun. But yeah, it was like a one-off thing. That was quite fun. Anyway, Battlefield 6 dropping. I like Battlefield. Battlefield was sick. I think Battlefield was like the last game I was really heavily into before I sold my Xbox, because I think I sort of transitioned from COD over to Battlefield, and then I was playing that for a year or two, and then I sold my Xbox. That was quite a long time ago. It's cool that you got Phase Plant now, DJ Physics. Big ups, man. Hope you enjoy playing around with this one. Juki's up waiting for the Battlefield 6 as well. What about did you play what's the Star Wars game again? Battlefront. Star Wars Battlefront. That was epic, man. That's one of my favourite games, that is. You guys ever played Star Wars Battlefront? Online? So good. Jungle Labs. See you soon at NBC 9 then. Thanks for your super chat today. Really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your weekend. Yeah, 1 and 2 for Battlefront. I think Battlefront 2. Oh mate, just like when you're respawning on Hoth, like in the sort of the aviation hangar, mate, brings back memories. Yeah. Love a bit of Planet Hoth, mate. Planet Hoth. It's cold down there, but it's not. But it's nice and cozy when you're in the hangar. Do you know what I mean? With all your gear on. Anyway, I wanted to try and do. So what key is this in? D, isn't it? Bum 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 bum. It's pretty much just one note, isn't it? So anyway, we've got to get a nice wavetable for this one. Oh yeah, I was going to automate the level on a 16th note thing. Or is it 2/16? Yeah, more like that. Probably put some movement on the shape as well. Basically have to find the one that has the fattest low end of all of them. could maybe work. That's a good starting point, maybe. And then, what do I FM it with a sine wave, or what do I do next? I don't really know. Or the other way around. Or do I keep it simple with just one sound and just put that straight through the distortion? I need to loop this part because it keeps restarting. It's a little bit annoying. It's alright, it's not powerful enough though. It's not gritty enough either. Oh, well, maybe it needs like a saw wave with it or something. It's better. Try some other shaper tables still. Nope, not getting much luck at the moment. I feel like that growl was still the best one. Maybe I can modulate the level on that. You need like actually a counter movement going on. Something like that maybe, I don't know. Put some noise on that, maybe see what happens. distorted in the low end now. It's funny how that happens when you made it tighter. Hey, can I have that kick? It's a good kick, isn't it? It's from a free sample pack, I think. Can't remember which one. Carn samples or some kind of Loop Masters one. Notch filter next. I think we got to get another LFO going on that's a different pattern. A bit slower maybe. Sounds quite fat in my Sennheisers. I don't know how it's going to sound for you guys. It's really overpowering the low end. Let's have this filter opening up a bit more as well. Quite nice. It's quite nice and subtle. It needs a lot of layering up, but the low end's quite good on it though. DJ Physics, mate, you got the purple crown. Delta Force. You guys like all video gamers. I guess it kind of makes sense because you're listening to like Neurofunk live stream. It's sort of related, isn't it? Neurofunk and video games. One annoying thing listening to you is live, so I get a burst of inspiration to open up Cubase and start a new track. Well, that's what I'm here for, mate. That's what I'm here for, man. You know, if I can inspire you to get your door open and do some bloody work, you know, then take advantage of it. Moments of inspiration, you need to act on them, you know? Otherwise they just fade away again, don't they? I don't actually know what the purple crown thingy is. I think it might be because you're like a popular commenter, or like if you've commented a lot, but I don't know actually. You'll have to Google that. I'd be interested to know what it means though. So anyway, all right, yeah. Wait till the end of the stream. That'll be better for my views as well. So So what is going on with this bass? It needs so much work still. I think the low end isn't, it's too much. Maybe we can take some low end out here. else could improve it. I did the white noise already. That doesn't really kind of makes it worse, that one. That does help a bit. It needs another notch filter, I've decided. A bit more of a controlled one this time. Or does it need a little boost somewhere? Like around here, maybe. Yeah, that kind of works. Top chats, commenters on the stream. I guess that must be like an average over the last however long then. Maybe you've been, because you haven't been on a few of the recent streams, but maybe in the past you've been a lot more. Does Mike have the number one then? Oh no, but NBC's got the number one. Mike's got the number 3. Maybe NBC got the number one because he sent a super chat. Or maybe it's just how many times you've messaged during this stream. I don't know if it ranks you higher if you do super chats. It'll pit you against each other. And maybe multiband pass before the chorus, cut off the low mids so you don't muddy the low end. Yeah. Purple crowns are per stream. Oh, I see. Yeah. So. Right. I still need a bit more tidying up somehow. Maybe another notch filter now. Actually, a notch filter this time. But like in the low end somewhere. Yeah, there we go. There you go. Something like that. You get XP from the crowns, but no idea what that's for. Maybe that you can use that to buy artifact coin when I launch my own cryptocurrency. And you can use it to buy presets. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? If I could set that up, so like the people who comment the most, they get like tokens to get like discounts on preset packs. That'd be sick, wouldn't it? I'm sure there's a way you can do that if you've got sort of a brain to figure it out. So sort of getting somewhere in it. It's one of those things though, my G's, because like I was sort of saying to my student earlier or recently, like when you go in with an idea to make a certain sound or do a certain track, like it never really is as good as when you just sort of trial and error and just play with the results that you get. So I'm trying to like recreate this bass from Vital from here, but I feel like the Vital one's probably still better at this point, you know. Although, is it though? It's different, isn't it? It's just different. This one's more powerful, but I'd say this one has more power but slightly less character. Less sort of warmth and stuff, you know. But we can still tweak it to get it nicer. Plus, I wonder if I can get a better rhythm going on. Maybe let's automate the LFO here. That was quite fun, that idea. Maybe. Some kind of ideas coming up here. That's quite cool. It's quite a cool one. It'll be a nice patch anyway, regardless of if it works for this track, you know? So it's all good. Yeah, I just want a bit more like character coming from it from somewhere. Yeah, maybe even a bit more on there. It's alright, innit? It's alright. I think maybe we can leave that one for a moment because it's sort of... I'll tell you what, I'll do one more little tweak because I think I can get some more high end on it. I think that's important if I automate that. There you go, much better. That's cool, isn't it? I'll save that anyway because we've made a lot of progress on that one. So we can call it Deep and Dark. We can call it Deep Dark Blood. Drumbulance, welcome to the stream. Purple Crown. Purple Crowns. That's a good name for a preset, isn't it? NBC, mate. You're back again with the #1 crown. I need a little bit of tweaking here somewhere still. I think with this this one here. No, that was good where it was. Okay, that's a bit better. I'll just do a version 2 so I can compare them later. Anyway, it's alright, isn't it? For a preset. It wasn't sort of it didn't give me the vibe that I want to replace the Vital one for this track. I don't think. Unless I rearrange, obviously the groove is just really random right now, but maybe if I move that around. Let's take this off for a minute. I don't know actually. It almost... That's a better idea. No, it doesn't quite fit. Let me just save this quickly as a... so I don't lose the original idea. I just want to have a go moving this thing around. It's a fun idea. I don't think it in the end it's going to replace the original idea though, to be honest. I think the Vital bass was still doing a bit better for this track, but we got a sick bass patch out of it though that can work better on a different tune. I think, you know. Like it's actually a more powerful bass, but it just doesn't contextually work as well. I think, you know. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. What do you guys think? It's like more aggressive, you know? That's kind of more chilled, isn't it? I think if I'm... I think I'd have to retweak the patch a bit more till I'm happy with it, you know? But, yeah, we'll park that idea. We'll park that idea on the side. It's a good sound. I just don't. I'm sort of torn between these two now. I have to come back and think about it. I might even do another round like later. I might even try again, like the same kind of concept, but using different wavetables. See if I can get an even better result. Somewhere sort of in the middle. It's got to be like somewhere in the middle between these two. This one's like too aggressive. It's like too synthy and too aggressive. Or the movement's not quite right. But this one has more of a like nicer flow, and it's a bit warmer, but it doesn't have enough of like it needs a little more of an edge to it still, So I just kind of this one's a bit like too edgy. I need something like in the middle. I need to get one of those morph plugins and like morph it into a new sound that's somewhere between both of them. The drums are all single sample based or entire loops. The drums are all basically they're one shots that I took out of loops. So I did it like on I think yesterday's stream. I took like had like 3 or 4 different like full break loops, and I took like a kick from one and a snare from another and hats from another, and then like a top loop and a ride loop from another one. So it's sort of like a mishmash of like different sample, different loops, but like chopped up to the hits, But yeah, they're cool, aren't they? They're cool. The drums are cool. If you let's listen again without that, without the phase plant one, just with the Vital one I made before. But yeah, this I'm happy with this little Reese sample here. That one. That really fit perfectly in the vibe, That was perfect fit. I should fade the samples a bit and give it like a bit more reverb as well. Just a little sort of high-end polish, nothing too much. Bit less even. Just a bit of polish on top. Okay, so in fairness, we have progressed this loop a little bit with that Reese. I didn't quite get the new underlying bass line that I wanted for it, but I wasn't realistically thinking I would nail it the first time round with the phase plant, so I'll have to come back and try again, because I think it wants something that rolls like that. I could even process this sound to make it better if I wanted to, because it hasn't been processed yet either, So I could like process it to make it better, but I feel like I could make an even more powerful one, like underlying one. I need to do the phase plant again, but with different wavetables and different distortion modes until I get the right sweet spot. Because the one I made before was like slightly too sharp and neuro, and I need something a bit more in between, like I already said about 10 times. Yeah, so I'll come back to that idea. Maybe design a new patch for that bass line with fresher ears. But in the process, though, I think I've made 3 or 4 nice phase plant patches today that can be used for a different song anyway. So not all has been lost at all. So anyway, thank you everyone for joining me today. I will have a break now because I've been over an hour. And not good to sit down for too long in one go. So I'm going to have a little stretch, a little walk around, maybe think about what I'm having for dinner and all that. So thanks for watching today. I'll stream again Um, I mean, if I get really bored, I might go again later tonight. But if not, then I'll try and get on again tomorrow. So you'll either hear me producing again tonight or tomorrow, I would imagine. But check your notification bells on my channel so you get notified for my live streams, because they are lots of fun when you guys are all here, and when I'm on my own, it's not so much fun. But yes, a mishmash for dinner. I might have a mishmash for dinner. It's not a bad idea. Thank you, Robin Zombies, for joining as well. Drumbulance, Arnold, Physics, everyone else. Great to see you guys. Great to catch up. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Yeah, much love.